working, you complaining, feel the pressure crashing over me. I understand you're losing patience, cause it feels like an eternity. Just think of the foreign cars and those golden stars on the sidewalk. We'll throw all the bills away, cause that shit's all paid. It's exciting. So won't you tell me, what are you thinking? Let me pick apart your mind. If you feel the way I do, tell me, won't you tell me now? Won't you tell me now? Won't you tell me now? You've been telling all your friends that I don't treat you like you think I should. But you know that, girl, I warned you that this life with me is not secure. Just
hear me? We could be legend. I have nothing to lose. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Wake up. I know what's real. Escape reality. Hardwired.
Tags, he is the hero. Yevny, oh dear, showing the back to Envision. Oh no, he received a shot, now he's a one shot. Oh dear. Yevny, can he survive? It's the $1 million question now. Can he survive? He race. Oh my god. Oh no, he found a whoopsie. He found a no. Oh no.
apologize, I forgot to actually turn on my mic, so let's go from the start again. All right, so tonight is so good evening, everyone. Tonight on the ESA, we are following the Money Blaster Final Group B. It's going to be the first day of the 5-day tournament series of Money Blaster Final. This is also known as the Group of Death. You might think, on paper, these 4 teams are not tournament favorites to win for the entire tournament. I don't know, but don't leave the stream because of that. Because the main reason why this group is worth following is because these 4 teams are so closely matched. You might recall seeing these 4 teams in Blitz Premier Cup before, especially CHRD, Serenity and Retsy, where they participated in the latest series of the Blitz Premier Cup. So you are guaranteed really exciting matches, really close matches. I don't really see any alternative to that, so you're in for a really good show. So let's talk about the format. Group stage and the final stage are all double elimination for 4 teams. For the group stage, there will be 4 teams participating in each group. There are 4 groups in total, so that amounts to 16 teams in total. Only 1 team from each group can qualify to the final stage. And they are all played the best of 7 series, except the final stage. The grand final will be in the best of 9. Best of 7 also means that whichever teams wins the first 4 matches will win the fixture. And yes. Here we go. These are the maps. So we begin with the upper bracket first round, Rockfield, Oasis Palms, Yukon and New Bay, lower bracket first round, Navy Frontier, Middleburg, Canal and Hellas. These maps, I think they're pretty much mobility oriented, with the exception of Yukon and New Bay, where heavy tanks, especially super heavies, might be favorable. So I think these maps will favor teams that benefit from mobility oriented strategies, and I don't think any team here would be in a distinct advantage or disadvantage. All these 4 clans can adapt to different situations well, and it really depends on their performance on the day and the form. So far, it's been already a week, so everything could change. You might think Serenity is on a good form. I think they have won all their fixtures in the Open, so that could very well change tonight. Really depends on how much they train in the past week and how well they have improved over time. And we will see who is going to come out on top in the end. Unfortunately, 1 team will be eliminated, and we'll find out which team it will be tonight. This is a timeline. Money Blaster Final will be held from Monday to Friday, or it will be a consecutive stream. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, there will all be streams there with a prize pool of more than 10,000 US dollars, not more than that, just 10,000 US dollars. Previously, we have the Money Blaster Open to decide the top 16 teams. Also ongoing are quick tournaments and coin blaster tournaments, where all the teams, I mean, even your team, if you're not playing tonight, can earn some in-game rewards. Really good to kind of bond with your teammates, train your tournament team, and have some fun. Most importantly. As we look at the schedule, upper bracket first round will be held at 8 PM in Central European time, and an hour and 10 minutes later will be the lower bracket first round. Do note that there is a 5-minute delay on this stream. That is to prevent teams from stream sniping, and as you know, prevent teams from stream sniping so that teams will not know what the other team's positions are and what tanks they're going to be taking. So before I continue with the rosters, let me announce the commencement of the Battle Pass giveaway then. So guess the total amount of damage done by Serenity in the 3rd match. So you may begin guessing now, and remember to type your in-game username and also your region, server region, that the account you are applying for the giveaway for. Yeah, so looking at CHRD with Jordan as the captain of the team, Battle Song of Ice and Fire on the edge, Monster Boopkus, I don't know what that means, I hope that's not something bad, Money, Cook, Love, Snow, Jackal, Tony Provola Doge, hope that's how it's pronounced, and Hotel, I'm not sure if that's a reference to Lil Nas X's song, which is pretty good, and I love his story arc pretty much, and yeah, his latest album is pretty good as well. I do recommend, although I'm not a fan of hip hop and rap genre in general. So, but he's a decent artist. I do think that his latest album is really just hip hop and rap. I mean, Call Me by Your Name. Montero is pretty much pop, to be honest with you. That's why I love that song. Oh well, I digress. Let's begin with Turks. Yes. Turks will have Max Verstappen as the captain of the team. Hello, Cougar, Titanium, and Later. Thanks for being here to record the Battle Pass tonight. So Max Verstappen is the captain of the team. We also have Appel, Tostic, Charles, Burmes, Checo, Romeo, Ozan, Tostic, and Pencil Case. Some names you're seeing here are pretty much a reference to the Formula 1, although I don't watch Formula 1 at all. So I was only told that these names are just the drivers' names. I'm going to get disliked for really offending the Formula 1 fans here, but anyway, this is the Turks team here. Turks apparently was a Turkish team, but I think this is a mixed team. Same goes for CHRD. They are not Turkish though, but they are comprised of Chinese, Mandarin-speaking players spread across Europe. But I believe also it's a mixed team, so I think some of them aren't Mandarin-speaking players, but some of them are. So I think that's changed now. So we continue with Serenity. That's based in France. I think all of them are can speak French, although not all of them are French. That is to say, I think one of them is from Switzerland. Anyhow, this is the team. Ruben Dias, I believe, is William. As the captain of the team, we have Sergio Ramos, Alvarito, Backrocks, Kuro, Days, Aoki. I don't think that's related to Steve Aoki, the DJ. Schweitix, I don't know what's that. Something Vlahovic, I think. But Zebin is usually T, so that doesn't make sense if it's a PTA. So Vlahovic, I will call you for now. Ibrahim, I believe is related to Ibrahimovic. So looking at a lot of the player names here, it's pretty much a reference to football players. Yes, that's Serenity. Finally, we have Retsy. So there's a lot of debate. I'm not sure what it means there. I think it's kind of similar to the Polish, not Polish slang, but a Polish bad word, which I don't want to say on live. But we'll ignore that. We'll ignore the head of this name. So we have Rouse, EMG, KEJ. I don't know how to pronounce with fewer syllables. Snakes, Icky, Skiller, Yardi, Forever Green, The Bears Near, and Vicky. So this is a Czech clan. So we have a lot of regional clans in this group. I believe all of them are Czech-speaking players. So they probably will be communicating in Czech tonight. So finally, this is how you can donate to our stream, and without further ado, let's go to the tournament room and let's take a look at the lineup. And actually, we're going in. On Rockfield, Serenity versus Retsy. Serenity quadruple 60 TPs, 1 IS7 and double T100 LT. Not something you see in common, not frequently, I mean. On the other hand, we have Retsy double 60 TPs, triple IS7, a double T100 LT, and I am sure that everything is showing up correctly. You're seeing stuff. That is what matters the most, in my opinion. But Retsy already putting most of the tanks to C, with Skiller looking to capture C very quickly at the start. Serenity going the other way. So that it's going to be interesting. We'll switch to Rao's perspective. We'll be spotting all the tanks with Serenity, but he's alone there, so he's going to run away quickly, lest being killed at within a minute into the game. Because of Rao spotting up the Serenity's forces already, Sergio has already taken a hit. R3TI overlooking at B. Oh, but it's a big shot coming from the RD onto R3TI here. But Retsy has made no hesitation to push up. But I am a bit worried about Retsy's move here, because Retsy is going out in the open, and Serenity, although looking a bit spread out, actually they are actually they have put themselves in really good crossfire towards Retsy. So you're seeing Retsy bleeding quite a lot, going out in the open with Favor taking a lot of hits already, and Iki also taking some hits. So unless Retsy goes on to push on to Ibrahim, I don't think that is a good move from Retsy, especially when they have lost the high ground. Serenity, they don't have the cap lead, so they need to find a way to rotate. But so far, so good for Serenity. They have a substantial hit point pool advantage. So for them, they just need to stay calm, punish Iki, Favor, and EMG. I'll just call him EMG for now. And don't lose too many hit points. R3TI being a bit careless here. And not sure why Retsy would want to go for B. That's a bit unnecessary. Or they're not going for B. They're going to take out R3TI. Could be a good idea, but Serenity might be totally prepared for it. And Retsy, once again, the hesitation in the push cost them quite some hit points already, and they will take out R3TI. But is that a bit too late? Because the RD is now dead. Favor might be the next tank down for Retsy here. And Iki is now a one-shot as well. Will be taken out first before Favor dies. And Retsy has also taken out Ruben Dias. There's actually a lot of fights going on. This has transcended into absolute scenes. I finally can use this phrase. It's such a good phrase to, other than descending into anarchy. This is absolute scenes for you. EMG is now down to a one-shot. Now technically a one-shot. Flytek's going to put a big shot into Rouse, although it's not an HE shell. I think it's not. I think the penetration is not high enough to register an HE penetration. But looking at this 5 vs 2 Serenity dominating this match so far, Skiller and also Rouse, the last tanks remaining on the battlefield. There are 2 light tanks, but against 5 really healthy Serenity tanks, you can't really do much in this situation. So that means Serenity is going to come out on top and take home the first win. Really good win here from Serenity. Retsy being a bit adrenaline driven, I probably would say. They just put themselves in a really tricky position. They don't really have to do that. They have the cap lead. They can just stay near where they are. I think that's C, and just hold Serenity from that. Just allow Serenity to make a move, not them doing this stuff, because they just pretty much given up the map control. And especially Iki and his company down there, Serenity was just able to farm them out. And Serenity must be very happy to know that, because they were not in a good situation in caps. But they just kept their coup and chipped away enough hit points to Retsy. So that meant Retsy had a really hard time to make a move and rotate. And I mean, Retsy tried their hardest to isolate Serenity tanks, and I think Retsy just hesitated twice, and these 2 hesitations cost them the games. Serenity 3 tanks doing more than 2k, Retsy only with 1. Well done to Serenity. That means it's going to be a 1-0. So well done to Serenity. I'm getting pain. Oh, I just saw a team just got fully ammo wrecked in the first match. So, oh dear. So thank you very much for people watching. Hopefully we get more as the matches progress on tonight's second match. Serenity versus Retsy. So far Serenity is on the upper hand here. They have done really well so far. Not for Retsy though. Retsy was a bit lackluster. That especially when they have a solid cap lead, they don't really have to give up their positions on near C. They have the a higher ground that they could take, but what can I say? Going for the second match, Serenity versus Retsy. Let's see about this. Macross in the 200 LT. I think we'll be going for the spots once again this time round. Oh, but let's look at Debated. Rouse. Rouse, there are a lot of Debated here on the Retsy's team, but Rouse, I don't really like this position for sporting, and already you can see Retsy spotted no tanks of Serenity apart from Flytix. That's pretty much the only tag they have spotted. Well, they have spotted more now, but that information might have come in a bit too late. I would have loved this bush though. This bush is a bit better, but as I said, the best spot to spot tanks on Rockfield is where Macross Speed has taken, and then if that translates to this area for the blue team. So Retsy just going straight into B with impunity. That's because Serenity doesn't have tanks there. So once again, Serenity does not have the cap lead. In numerous cases, Serenity doesn't fluster at all with a hit point disadvantage. So, well, no, it's a cap point disadvantage. So Serenity is going to capture C with IS7. That is going to be important because Retsy could use this information to push on, and they're doing that. I think that could be a good thing happening for Retsy, but they are not pushing all together. Skill has taken a lot of hits here, and I think Ibrahimo taking off C could be a bad idea, but it seems Retsy's going for Ramos first, but EMG's taking a lot of hits as well, so Serenity's definitely doing something with the focus fire. Retsy getting out Ramos first, but they have lost so many hit points at the crossing already, and they need to take another tank. Flytix is now going to be the focus for Retsy. They need that tank off. He is now taking a fire, but EMG is now dead. It will be taken out 5 versus 5. This is going to be close. Absolute scenes once again. But Serenity has led Retsy by a lot of hit points, so this is going to be really hard for Retsy to push on, especially when they have a lot of full health tanks on the battlefield. Although Retsy with more tanks on the battlefield, they are chipping away hit points and they can't do much. They have a couple of one-shots here potentially, so Ibrahimo taking B as well. Serenity will get back the cap point advantage due to that, and Favor could be the focus for Serenity as well. Serenity capped their coup, and I really like their rhythm here. They didn't panic. They took it slow. They got Icky out of the way. Now they have the numerical advantage. They took out the Yardi as well. Retsy now falling apart in pieces. R3TI, oh, misses that shot to Debated, but that won't matter too much. Serenity looking for skill on next, but more bounces happening for Serenity, but that doesn't really matter, will it? I don't think so. Serenity kills Vicky, leaving Rouse the last person standing. Another commanding performance by Serenity. They were totally prepared for a push from Retsy. I think that's exactly what they did with the I7. That was a bit risky here. If Retsy did commit their push a bit better, if they actually moved together a bit better, I think Retsy could have punished Serenity, but either way, Serenity, that was some really good focus fire there, and some really good discipline. 5 tags doing more than 2k. Retsy 2 tags doing more than 2k. I do see why Retsy wants to go for a committed push because of the numerical advantage they have. But I think they kind of I think it kind of happened a bit too quickly. not to say they should not have pushed, not say they should have pushed a bit later, but it seems like it's a bit rushed, and I think that kind of message didn't get communicated really well across the team. So I think that didn't look too well from the spectator view. But I do see that kind of the idea. I think that could be a really good idea. Just thinking that Serenity just dominating Retsy with their experience and also their focus fire. Nothing you can do much more about that. Serenity really deserve to win here. We're now on to Oasis Palms, and let me take a light tank before I forget this time. And I can't take this Sheridan missile for obvious reasons, so it's now 2-0 for Serenity here. So, I forgot to say stop guessing now. So let me change. Someone asked why you should write your name in the to participate in the giveaway. That is because I need to submit the names to Wargaming. If I don't have your in-game name, then Wargaming won't know which account you want your battle pass to be given. So please write your in-game name. It will be very helpful. Otherwise, your entry will not be counted. And Backroll Speed getting some spots at the start, spotting up EMG and also Rouse. Oh, Rouse. Barely missing. Oh, Macross getting absolutely mullered while trying to run away. But that's not to say Rouse also took some hits as well. And now EMG has come in. That was just in time for EMG to shield Rouse and bounce some shots. They don't know there's an IS-7 shielding that, so really well done to EMG. And that meant Retsy still has the hit point pool advantage, so advantage still with Retsy. They have the cap lead, they also have the hit point pool lead. Once again, Serenity is the team that needs to do the rotation, but so far Serenity is leading by 2 matches. Not the end of the world if they don't win this match, but good for us because we will be seeing more matches. Bit interested to see what Serenity has in mind with 3 tanks sitting at the northeastern corner. Don't ever do this in random matches. You will get scolded by your teammates. Your teammates will get really toxic if you do that. But this is a strategy they might be opting for, spawn baiting strategies. But it seems Retsy knows what they're doing there. So it seems Retsy just know what's going on, but they don't have to do anything. They have a cap lead, and I don't think spotting the northeastern corner would allow Retsy to make a push somewhere. I think that just means that Retsy just hold where they are and just prevent getting shot from the northeastern corner. That's it, pretty much. So we're looking at 5 cap points of increase per 2 seconds. So that translates to around I would say 2 minutes, around 2 minutes before Serenity absolutely needs to make a move. That's still a lot of time for Serenity to decide how to push. They can just simply talk, just analyze every single bit, have a discussion. Don't think they have to hurry too much. They have all the time they need to get a good rotation. It's not like Retsy got 2 caps to kind of hurry up the advances, but let's see what Serenity is going to do in the end. They could also just rush at 900 cap points for them just to kill 1 tank, but they also know that macro speed is very low, pretty much a 1-shot, so they can't afford to lose that tank to extend the lead that Retsy has, so that they can't really push at 900 cap points. They just need one kill, and they will get the cap lead back. But Retsy seemingly wants to prevent that from happening, so they're trying to get B, while Serenity I'm not attempting to reset B at all. They're going to allow B to be captured, and Retsy actually capitalized on that Serenity rotating backwards, and I think that is the right time to push. That could be really important. R3TI was now down to 2 shots, and Favor and Vicky now teaming up with Lytex. This can be really important. R3TI down to 1 shot and will be killed. Really good move from Retsy here. Good timing. Lytex on fire. Will be killed in the end. 2 tanks down for Serenity already, and Retsy's leading by more than 2,000 hit points. And they have... Oh, they are losing caps. They have to be really mindful about this. They need to get the caps back. They lost EMG. Serenity could flip that into their favor if Retsy isn't able to get A back, or if they aren't able to get B. Oh, but B is being given up. Serenity looking for kills, I believe. Is that going to be worth it? I don't know. But they really need the tank out of the match. They are looking for DRD now. Dae's going to put a shot, but Skiller's trying his best to shield DRD, but it's to no avail. Dae's down to 1 shot. And it's getting really close, actually. Both teams are very close in hit points. And this is, once again, absolute scenes. Ruben Dye is looking for Vicky. And Nikki is also down to 1 shot. So can Ruben Dye? No, it's a track shot. Really a crucial track shot there. Vicky's now dead. And it's now 4 versus 1, 4 versus 4. Serenity very close to winning this. Only 10 more cap points, but a kill. But they got it. They got it. They killed Skiller, and that's all they need to do to win this match. Retsy, really good push there. I thought Retsy had this in the bag, but for some reason, Serenity got all the caps, and that kind of threw Retsy off guard. And that man now. Serenity on the match point 3-0. Retsy was so close to getting this one. I thought they had it. No, they didn't. For both teams had 4 tanks more in 2K. Was really tantalizingly close. It could have gone either way if Retsy didn't hesitate in getting those tanks out. I think their focus fire just lacked in the end. They were pretty much under control of Serenity. Serenity once again showing their composure, really composed in these games, in these matches here, and I really like how they managed to make a comeback when they had such a jarring disadvantage. And wow, what more can I say? 3-0 already as Serenity on the match point now. So, well done to Serenity. Now we're going back onto Oasis Palms. Will Serenity win this one? And bring it to 4-0. Hopefully, have more people watching. Looking at Serenity, quadruple 60TPs, double T100 LTs, and i7 Retsy going for double i7, double M60Os, double 60TP, and a T100 LT. This is going to be really important for Retsy. Match point to Serenity, they just only need to win 1 more match. But we've seen comebacks. When the score is 0-3, so that could absolutely happen for Serenity. Serenity, if they are not careful enough. Retsy needs to do their absolute best. I think the last match was almost there. I just think they just lacked the final third. That is how Serenity won that one. Some people might say Retsy threw that one away. I wouldn't disagree, to be honest with you. But Serenity really tried their best to make to win that one. To be honest with you, it's not like Serenity won that one by luck. So looking at Retsy, looking to put most of the tanks onto A this time, just like what Serenity did in the last match. Serenity just Serenity is playing this really narrowly, but Ruben Dyer is getting out of the way. EMG tries to go straight into A, but get shot by Alvarito. But Serenity this time, for the first time tonight, will get a cap lead. They got C more quickly than Retsy. This is going to be a testament to Retsy whether they are able to make a comeback under a cap with disadvantage. And they will be captured by Retsy, so advantage is with Serenity, not Retsy. Remains to be seen how Retsy is going to deal with this one. So far, so so good for Serenity. I do feel quite hungry now, hopefully. I won't lose my energy for the next match. Nothing much is going on. Once again, 5 cap points increased per 2 seconds, so they have a lot of time to figure out how to rotate. That's still like more than 2 minutes away before Retsy's Retsy absolutely needs to make a push. More than 2 minutes. You can discuss a lot in within these 2 minutes. But the bad thing about Retsy is they are losing hit points. That's going to make it more difficult for Retsy to make a rotation. Serenity has done a good job in that department. They are not letting Retsy, not letting it easy for Retsy to chip away their hit points. So that's pretty much Serenity's game to lose at this point. So yo, Ramos saying yo. Not sure what they are meaning by that. There are yos on Retsy's team, but they are down in the gully. As for Serenity, they still haven't lost one single hit point. That's still looking really good for them. They have done really well in chipping away hit points. Retsy seems to have some trouble in conserving hit points. Serenity just positioned themselves really well, and they are now leading by more than 2,000 hit points. So, well, they have the hit points. They can even use this kind of the advantage they have to kind of make a rotation and actually push Retsy, putting Retsy in disarray even more. And Vicky is getting shot really Retsy, losing too many hit points, almost 3,000 hit points. Oh no, EMG on fire. That is almost 4,000 hit points away. Retsy, I don't think they can. I don't know. They will really. They really need a miracle in order to win this match. They need an ammo rack at least. This is looking very bad for Retsy. They're dropping more hit points. EMG now down to a 2-shot. Serenity will lead even more if they can kill one tank. And I would say for Serenity, I would actually make a push. I think to wrap this game up, they can absolutely do that. Although they have a cap lead, well, they have a substantial hit point pool. I think they know that. To be honest with you, I mean, Ruben Dice is, the first tank to lose some hit points. Now Retsy's trying to make that last-ditch effort to get tanks out of the way. They're trying to get trying to kill one tank. Can they do that? Not sure. Ibrahimo is a tank that is quite low, but it seems more likely that Akis will lose that 1v1 fight. Skiller is now down to a 1-shot. Alvarito is going to land that shell onto Vicky instead of Skiller. Vicky is now dead. Serenity just need one more kill, and they got it. Serenity 4-0 against Retsy. Retsy just lost too many hit points in this match. I think they got too nervous. Really didn't help their cause in the end. And well done to Serenity. 3 tanks doing more than 2k. Retsy, no tanks doing more than 2k. Lost too many hit points. That last ditch effort didn't help them at all. I would have actually waited a little bit longer. If they know, if they know that they are under a lot of hit point disadvantage, then I would rather wait for like 900 cap points and then push. try to gamble on a kill to win it in the end like that. But yeah, absolutely. Serenity looking very strong tonight, and they are through to the upper bracket final, and they are done for tonight pretty much. Retsy will find out which clan they're going to be facing next. Formhard asking, what is it with those countries? Retsy is from Czech. I think some from Slovakia as well. So that's why. Czech Republic. So yes, there we go. Let's see if we have results coming from other groups. Let's see, ASP. Still playing against Immortals. I think that's Immortals' first team. I think there is only one Immortal team tonight. Endgame. 4-0 against Till. So well done to Endgame. That was quite a convincing victory there. Meanwhile, Group 2, CHRD versus Turks. They're still playing at the moment. Group 3, we have Jones versus First Alliance. And Jones has won 4-0 to First Alliance. Meanwhile, we have Phoenix against Socrates. Looks like Phoenix has won 4-0. Oh, no, it's not. Socrates has won 4-0 against Phoenix. Well done to Socrates. I mean, they debuted in Blitz Premier Cup, and they have proven why they deserve to be Blitz Premier Cup. Well done in dispatching Phoenix there. Finally, we have Group D, Loka versus MFG. I think they're still playing. Yep. And Sparta versus Hate. They are still playing as well. So we have results coming in for Group 3. As for Group 2 and 4, we're still waiting. And Group 1 as well. Well, we still have a lot of time here tonight, so here so far, so we can. I think we are able to analyze 2 matches. Right, so yep, we'll analyze. Looking at this, we will do the 3rd match. It was I think it's a match that I think I need to watch back again to see what's going on. So let's do that then. Let me just load the screen.
照顾牲口，收获庄稼。
What the heck? Let me just mute this one. I'm not sure why I'm getting ads every time. And it's very slow when the ads trying to play. I forgot to buy me some snacks
这些看起来是容易，
yesterday, so I had to suffer from hunger. I will probably end the stream pretty quickly after the second game finishes, so apologize for that. There we go. Okay, let's analyze this match. Wargaming won't know which account you want your battle pass to be given, so please write your in-game name. It will be very helpful. Otherwise, your entry will not be counted. And Backroll Speed getting some spots at the start, spotting up EMG and also Rouse. Oh, Rouse barely missing. Oh wow, that was unfortunate for Backroll Speed. I'm not sure what more he could do. I think he pretty much runs away instantly. Just some good focus, just some good crossfire from Retsy, so credits to Retsy for that. Oh, Backroll's getting absolutely mullered while trying to run away, but that's not to say Rouse also took some hits as well. And now EMG has come in. That was just in time for EMG to shield Rouse and bounce some shots. They don't know there's a nice. So that's some really good play from Retsy, really good shielding, although they will sacrifice 2 tanks on C and possibly allow Serenity to dominate over the A area, but it seems Serenity's not doing that, so they got away with that. Not something that I would see a lot for the other team to kind of push on, to be honest with you, so so it's not like they have done a bad move here. It's actually not a bad move from Retsy. 7 shielding that, so really well done to EMG. And that meant Retsy still has the hit point pool advantage, so advantage still with Retsy. They have the cat lead, they also have the hit point pool lead. Once again, Serenity is the team that needs to do the rotation, but so far Serenity is leading by 2 matches. Not the end of the world if they don't win this match. So what Serenity is doing is trying to pull the lineup backwards. Nothing Retsy needs to do to counter that. They would be more than happy to get the map control since they have the hit point, the cap lead and hit point pool lead. So for me, Serenity is giving up more map control for them, and that will make it even more difficult for them to rotate. Potentially, Retsy will be able to get in more positions to work their crossfire, so Serenity is actually making themselves a bit more difficult in the rotation, but not to say it's not the worst thing to happen just yet. But good for us, because we will be seeing more matches. bit interested to see what Serenity has in mind with 3 tanks sitting at the northeastern corner. Don't ever do this in random matches. You will get scolded by your teammates. Your teammates will get really toxic if you do that. But this is a strategy that might be optimal. This is tournaments. Tournaments are totally different from random matches, so don't copy what these pros are doing in tournaments. In random matches, you will get some really angry faces from your teammates if you do that. So don't do that in random matches. Looking for spawn baiting strategies, but it seems Retsy knows what they're doing there. So it seems Retsy just know what's going on, but they don't have to do anything. They have a cap lead, and I don't think spotting the northeastern corner would allow Retsy to make a push somewhere. I think that just means that Retsy just hold where they are and just prevent getting shot from the northeastern corner. That's it, pretty much. So in this situation, it's Serenity that needs to make a push. So they don't really know a lot of information. So all the responsibility will lie on Rubidius. So if Rubidius isn't able to spot a lot of tanks overseas, so that could mean that there are a lot of tanks over to the other side. So Serenity can't really do this push. I think Rubidius will know it sooner or later. So they can't really do this. That will make it a bit too predictable. So I think good thing that they have 2 tanks near the northeastern corner. So when Rubidius is able to telegraph the information, they can decide on whether to push there, to push to A, or to follow Rubidius and take control of the desert area, and potentially get into potentially trying to pressure Retsy to make a push on the other side. Meanwhile, if M60 decides to take hold of the C area, then these 3 tanks there will probably not macro speed. Macro speed can't hold for its own life. Needs to stay as long as they could. I have tripled 60 TP, so that's a lot of time for them to hold. So they just probably have to move backwards if that is actually going to be the case. So I'm just going to clear this up a bit. So so looking likely that these M60Os rotate to the desert sides. On the other hand, these 60 TPs will probably need to move backwards, so that will draw a bit more distance for Retsy to make a to push, while the tanks in the desert sides on the desert side will have enough time to go back to support these 60 TPs. So that's pretty much the logic for Serenity here. It's very fluid. Oasis Palms is a very fluid map, so you do really see a cycle happening around here. So let's continue to see what's going to happen. So we're looking at 5 cap points of increase per 2 seconds. So that translates to around I would say 2 minutes, around 2 minutes before Serenity absolutely needs to make a move. That's still a lot of time for Serenity to decide how to push. They can just simply just analyze. So I think in the next few seconds, nothing much is going on. So we'll skip a bit. Okay, so we'll continue here. They just need one kill, and they. Actually, this is kind of a gamble from Retsy. They really don't know where most of Serenity's tanks are. They really don't need another cap, because they have the cap lead. Yeah, getting B will give them more cap lead, but as I always say, you will get your tank stuck there. So instead, what Retsy does is that they are getting up an expected A push. I think this is this can throw Serenity off guard, especially when Serenity is a team that needs to make a rotation. This gamble actually could pay off. Could pay off really well. Let's continue to watch. will get the cap lead back. But Retsy seemingly wants to prevent that from happening, so they're trying to get B, while Serenity are not attempting to reset B at all. They're going to... Yep, so exactly what I'm saying. Serenity, those M6Os, I don't think it's like all of the M6. I think that's the T1 LT. They will rotate to the desert side. Meanwhile, these 60 TP will try to hold back the line. Maybe a counter push on B. Maybe. Could work. But I don't think they have enough time to do that. So let's see what's going to continue. What's going to happen. Allow B to be captured, and Retsy actually capitalized on that. Serenity rotating backwards, and I think that is the right time to push. That could be really... unfortunately, Retsy just left C abandoned, so that kind of persuades Retsy to hurry up, getting the kills. If they can spot macros, get that tank out of the way, Retsy would have some decent tank advantage and cap advantage, and that will make it even more difficult for Serenity to win. Really important. R3TI is now down to 2 shots, and Favor and Vicky now teaming up with Lytex. This can be really important. R3TI down to 1 shot and will be killed. Really good move from Retsy here. Good timing. Lytex on fire, will be killed in the end. So it's already 7 versus 5, looking very good for Retsy. Unfortunately, there is EMG that's quite isolated, so immediately they need to go back and support that tank. Obviously, that's kind of no-brainer here. So yeah, going back to support. Bit worried. I think EMG got stuck down there. Will be taken out really quickly, so they will lose at least 1 tank. Not a big loss, so considering they have 7 tanks still alive on the battlefield, so they just have to calm down. Although they lost C, not sure why they didn't go for A. They need to get A, especially when they have enough tanks to take out these 2 tanks. These 2 60 TPs, they need at least 1 tank. But I think they will do it. T100 LT can absolutely go to there and get it, or maybe they will send a heavy tank. A low hit point heavy tank like Eki, but Eki's quite far away, so maybe the best way to go is to get Rouse to get A. We'll see what happens next now. And 2 tanks down for Serenity already, and Retsy's leading by more than 2,000 hit points, and they have... Oh, they are losing caps. They have to be really mindful about this. They need to get the caps back. They lost EMG. Serenity could flip that into their favor if Retsy isn't able to get A back, or if they aren't able to get B. Oh, but B is B. Serenity gives up B, so that makes it even more difficult for Serenity. Although both teams have really similar cap wins. Not sure why. I think that it's because like A wasn't captured earlier, so that could be a problem. I would have favored Retsy capturing A, but you never know. They will get A in the end, so that's not the biggest problem. But that puts them in touching distance. They lose a couple of tanks. Serenity could have the cap lead. Being given up. Serenity looking for kills, I believe. Is that going to be worth it? I don't know. But they really need the tank out of the match. They are... Yeah, the Yardi is now pretty low. They have to be mindful. Daze is also quite low. Well, they need to get a focus fire, obviously. Looking for the Yardi now. Daze going to put a shot, but Skiller's trying his best to shield the Yardi, but it's to no avail. Daze down to 1 shot. And it's getting really close, actually. Both teams are very close in hit points. And this is, once again, absolute scenes. Ruben Dye is looking for Vicky. And Nikki is also down to 1 shot. So can Ruben Dye? No, it's a track shot. Really a crucial track shot there. Vicky's now dead. Oh, that was a miss. Rouse, I think that could have changed matters. I mean, Serenity, I think cap stop on B also, and also a couple of kills meant that they are now very close in winning this. It's now 4 versus 1, 4 versus 4. Serenity very, very close to winning this. Only 10 more cap points, but a kill. But they got it. Really well done to Serenity. I don't think Retsy has put anything wrong in this one. The focus fire wasn't like... didn't really tailed off in the end. Really, Serenity... I think major mistake, Retsy didn't get A earlier. I think that is the major mistake. It was really down to that. I think whatever movement they have done, Retsy, I don't say we can fault the movement of Retsy. Retsy just, I think we're fine. didn't seem to have any miscoordination. So looking back, Retsy should have got A earlier, and that would make more sense. That actually makes sense. It's even if they sent a tank for A, it's still 3 versus 2. And I promise you, it would have gone really differently if Retsy got A earlier. So yeah. Hopefully, you have seen the analysis. Right, so I'm going to go back. Back the line. Oh yeah, I got the analysis on stream, so that's good. So far so good. So yeah, we'll close this window here. All right, so let's look at more results in different groups. Let's look at ASP versus Immortals. 4-1 win for Immortals. Turks versus Chai Raiders. Oh, Turks won 4-2 to Chai Raiders. Well done to Turks here. So it will be Chai Raiders joining Retsy. So it will be you guessing Chai Raiders total damage done in the third match. We won't start now. We'll start a bit later, but it will be Chai Raider that you need to guess, and then Chai Raiders that you need to guess. Group C, we know what's going on. Group D. Sparta versus Hate. 4-3, it was a close one. 4-3 win to Sparta. They will be facing Loka in the upper bracket final. MFG barely lost to Loka. Both games in Group D went to a tiebreaker, so well done there. There we go. Right, so someone said Asia server is so bad. I think this season is really not as good as the last 2 seasons. So far, the matches, I believe it wasn't really the best that Apex server could deliver. Won't say it's like very bad, although I think Apex server can do better, but not really like terribly bad. Now, yes, I will be streaming Chai Raiders versus Retsy. That's right, Alpha. But yeah, I think we haven't seen the best of Apex server yet. I think tomorrow we'll see some really good matches. Yeah. We still have some time. We're going to play some matches. Yep, so let's play some matches here. I think I have some missions to do, so let's get on with it. Hopefully the pain won't affect me profusely. Let's go. Remember, the bracket highlighted in red will be exactly the match, the fixture we are following. So remember that. Let's begin. Right, so Falls Creek. I don't go to the left side. In heavy, that is not really like strong. That or that can't side scrape pretty much. So that is why I go there. Okay, actually I can try my hand. What the heck? How, where? Oh my god, that was not nice. Let's try again. I think this time I'll be able to kill the T100 E5. Oh, come on. No, props to Object 140. They definitely know how to shield a teammate. Sure, I don't think they are aiming at. Well, I'm crossing, so I think I won't get shot. Oh, crossing. Ah, that was some terrible pain there. That was some really terrible pain. Oh god. I think I'm going to reload then. There we go. I think someone, the E4. That could be really hard. Well, actually, we aren't sure of winning this one yet. We have to be really careful. Oh god. Oh no. I've been blocked. I think we could lose this one if we are not careful enough. Oh no. Well, that doesn't look good, isn't it? Yeah, that doesn't... Yeah, I think we are going to lose. Not nice. Right, so you can start guessing now. Guess the total amount of damage done by Chai Raiders in the third match, so you can begin guessing now. Remember, type in your in-game name and also your server region for us, for me to send your names to Wargaming, so that you can get your battle pass for March. Yep, there we go. I think should have gambled, should have risked putting another shot, because I think now they have to reload for a really long time, and we'll be killed. Let's try again. The pain is really hurting me. I just can't have 60 FPS when I'm streaming for some reason. I think my laptop isn't able to handle streaming. I need a new PC, for goodness sake, but I don't have money for that. It's too expensive. There we go. Let's go. That's a nice start for me. I'll take that. To be honest, I think we can rush it E57 heavy. Let's go. Come on. Hi, Sting. Well, oh, that's good. You missed your shot. I'm going to put your shots in your tracks, and the E50 here will take you out. Yeah, that's brilliant. But we aren't sure of winning yet. Right, so full clip into mouse, so that's good. I can afford to take a hit from the mouse. Oh, that's not a problem at all. I still have a lot of hit points to spare, but the mouse not really. Now they are dead. There is an AFK as well. And someone, they are on fire as well. Apologies, really. I'm not sure. Maybe the storm cut your electricity out. Whatever happens, no one wants to suddenly go AFK. Most of the time, it's not their fault. Most of the time, probably their internet got cut or something like that. So that is just really unfortunate. And I'm really racking up the damage number, so that's at least a good thing. At least some positives that I can have. That would be amazing if I could get a mastery in this match. I'm afraid not, because the EFTM wants to get me out. Ah! I got a kill! Yes, more than 6,000 damage done, come on. Mastery, please. Mastery. Yay! Yay, a mastery! We still have some time left, so I've got the mastery on my stream, but only 36 people watching. No, that's still a really good number either way. So yes, yeah, I carried the team. Well, not really. Leopard 1 did a lot of damage as well, so props to that. But we still have some time to play some T57 heavy then. Oh, that's not good. A mouse versus a T57 heavy. No, maybe not. Emil 2 just get a bit too aggressive, hopefully. No. No. My turret armor is not really strong. That's not nice. Well, I think I'm getting focused at this point. I'm not sure if I've enough distance to go back. I probably am dead. Well, let's play another match then. I'm not sure why there is someone that spams my chat every so often, and it looks like to be a bot as well. YouTube, do better, ban these people. That would be great. Why should I say your name? No, I won't do that. No, not today. I'm not sure if you were stream sniping. I'm spotted. No, no, no. Oh no. That's really painful. Just hoping Groundbugger would go slightly more forwards. Maybe I could put a shot, but no. I think we have to wait then. Oh my god, I just missed my chance. There's a T-57 down there. And our IS-7 went too aggressive. Oh, we're going to push. Okay, okay, I will follow your orders and we'll do that. Yeah, I kind of got stuck myself, so I can't really do that. I just let the U-100 kill that tank. We lost the southeastern corner apparently. Really not good because I probably will be under crossfire from that area. We are really not winning now. Is it? Ah, my god. 0 damage. That's not nice. Oh, we don't have much time. We won't play another match. Yep, hopefully we will have the room invite at any moment. Once again, it's CHRD Raiders that you're predicting. Once again, it's CHRD Raiders versus Retsy. One of them will be eliminated tonight. And that will be ironic because ZGS, Socrates, Till, and CHRD Raiders are in the same group. And CHRD Raiders was the group winner of Group 2. In Money Blaster Open Stage 3, Socrates is ranked 2nd, and ranked 3rd is T1L. Room invite should be up at any point now, I believe. Yes, room invite's up. We'll go in, and it's going to be Navy Frontier. Let's go and let's get. Oh, it's Platinum is Sergio Ramos. Okay, okay, that's good to know. Okay, I mean we have so much time left still, so why not we have a run through of what's going to happen tonight. We're following Group B, and tonight is the first day. These four teams are very closely matched, I have to say. They all participated in Blitz Premier Cup in the past, with Retsy, CHRD Raiders, and Serenity being the most recent participants in season 3. Both stages are 4-team double elimination, with the group stage being only with a winner advancing to a final stage. There are 4 groups in total of 4 teams. Maps will begin with Naval Frontier and then Middleburg Canal, finally ending with a Hellas if we are going to a tiebreaker. The timeline is as follows. Money Blaster final will be held on this weekday from Monday to Friday with a prize pool of $10,000 and there are also other tournaments going on, but they are just pretty much for the casual teams, just for fun, training your team and so on and so forth. Hopefully we'll see more teams coming through in the next season. Schedule in around 3 minutes. We'll begin the lower bracket first round. We'll see which team will be eliminated. Here is a CHRD Raiders team, with Jordan being the captain of the team. And finally we have Retsy's roster here, Rouse being the captain of the team. And we'll go in and see the setups. CHRD Raiders going with triple 50Bs. Ooh, interesting choice there. That can be quite soft with the armor, but the DPM is good. The burst damage is good. Very mobile as well. CHRD Raiders is really going for a mobility game here. They're taking triple IS-7, really quite heavy tank, but really strongly armored. Jordan going with T100 LT potentially. Retsy looking for triple 60 TPs, 1 IS-7, 1 M60, 1 AMX-50B and an unknown tank. But O-Town has come in to replace the 50B in 60 TP. Naval Frontier, once again, these sets of maps are quite mobility oriented, so this lineup that you're seeing for CHRD Raiders could actually benefit them. Retsy also going a little bit more armor oriented with the 60 TPs and the concept 1B. So will that be a counter for will that be a counter strat for CHRD Raiders, or will that actually be their downfall instead? We'll find out in around a minute. Yes, still suffering from really bad graphics, so I don't think that will improve any soon. I will need a really good computer. So yeah, here we go. Naval Frontier versus we will be seeing Retsy versus CHRD Raiders, and we will begin in no time. Who will be eliminated tonight, and who will advance further and still has a chance in the in qualifying to the next stage, the final stage? We'll find out now. Let's go. Right, heading up high, Retsy for the North Spawn versus CHRD Raiders Blue Team South Spawn. Let's look at Rouse for now. Rouse in the 50B. Will he be able to spot up tanks crossing into A? And yeah. Oh, is CHRD Raiders doing the same thing as I think they're trying to replicate the strategy that was put out by Fake early on the Apex server, but Retsy is a bit more quicker in intercepting that push, and now the IS-7s are under a lot of pressure and trouble, and I think this is really not working in their favor now. Jackal's now down to a one-shot. Oh, this initial strat really didn't work out for CHRD Raiders. They are now a gun down. Although the hit points are relatively close, it's a bounce from EMG. Rouse should go down and support EMG, I would say, although it's a 50B, but what could go wrong in this situation? They will lose out EMG. That makes it 6 versus 6. CHRD Raiders still is not down by a lot of hit points. Maybe now it is. Well, actually not really. Tony down to 1 shot potentially. Jordan also down to 1 shot. We have missed this 2 versus 2 fight completely. This 2 versus 2 fight. Vicky trying his best to shield. The bear is near, but I think that will become unsuccessful because of the rock in front of the bear is near. Jordan, great kill on will be killed by Vicky. Great kill from Vicky there. Tony looking to get the bear is near out of the way. Oh, it's a bounce. Oh, the bear is near just in time to get Tony out of the way. That really didn't go in as planned. And Boopkus pretty much derped his shot onto Vicky instead. Took so long to get the bears near out of the way. Already it is now 5 versus 3. No way. Well, maybe there's still some possibility that CHRD could get this match a win, especially when they have B. They are under a numerical disadvantage though, but Rouse still really healthy, and working in tandem with Vicky will be enough to get the tank out of the way. Money is also dead. 4 versus 1. Cook Love Snow is now the last person standing on the battlefield. 2 caps for CHRD now, but it's going to be a long way before they can win by caps. That's like more than 1 minute away. Surely Retsy can kill Cook Love Snow within a minute, right? That would be very surprising if they don't. And Rouse will be putting the entire clip into Cook Love Snow. Second shell and third shell in as well. Down to 1 shot. Cook Love Snow. Vicky will do the favors and remove Cook Love Snow on the battlefield. Well done to Retsy. 1-0. CHRD does this initial strategy doesn't work at all. Remember, rush strategies does not work all. Has a higher chance that will backfire because it has such a narrow window for success. It really didn't pay off for CHRD Raiders. And it really appears to me on paper, it's a bad strategy. I know that it could work in some situations, but definitely not this situation when Retsy caught CHRD Raiders completely there. So well done, Retsy. 4 tanks doing more than 2k. CHRD Raiders also 4 tanks doing more than 2k. CHRD Raiders trying their best to make it close. Credits to them for doing so, but at the end, really losing the IS-7 so early at the start cost them the match. Now it's going to be the second match on Naval Frontier. Retsy now on the advantage. Enjoy your dinner, Titanium. Alright, let's look at Retsy. They're taking some 50Bs this time. I think they also took some 50Bs last match. Double 50Bs, double IS-7s, double 60TPs at the T100LT. Looking at CHRD Raiders, triple 60TPs, 1 T100LT, double IS-7 and an M60. And we'll go into the second match on Naval Frontier now. So red team from the south, CHRD Raiders blue team from the north. And we will see what's going on. Rouse in the T100LT trying to get spots, got Cook Love Snow spotted. here, and well, Jordan trying to cross, get shots, trying to get in position. I love to call this. I love to call this the position, the R2K position. That's exactly how I discovered this nice position. But it seems Retsy's doing something similar as CHRD, albeit not as quick as CHRD did at the start. So I think they calculated this, and they think that this could be a good move, which I completely agree. I think the 60 CPs will remove Jordan here, but the bear is near, has also taken a lot of hits, and CHRD has responded. They're trying to get these 60 CPs out of the way. Favor will get the bear is near out of the way, and they could lose Favor if they cannot kill another tank. This could get really, really close. It's all about focus 5 for Retsy now, but they might not be in good. Oh my lord! Favor got ammo wrecked. So they lost another time more quickly there. And imagine, but Old Town got destroyed as well. So it's now going to be a 5 versus 5. Hitpoint still in favor of Retsy here. And the CHRD, can they consolidate? Retsy have a lot of fights going on in different areas. Vicky is the most vulnerable tank. It's a 50B. So looking at Cockle Snow, a big. Oh, it's not Nature Shell though. Vicky, it's 2 shots, so it's still really good. Could afford to get shot by Bubkus, but that tank was not spotted, so Bubkus potentially could land that killing shot onto Vicky. Could do that. Vicky will be out. Yeah, it will be the case, but will it matters? Will it matter? It's a 4 versus 3 right now. EMG now very low. They're trying to do a T-shield. Oh, but Icky's unable to shield EMG here. 3 versus 3, but still 3 really healthy tanks for Retsy. Money's going to be removed from this match very soon. It was a high roll for Mickey, not enough to kill Money, but that puts Money one shot, an achievable splash, an achievable kill, and it will be killed, leaving 2 tanks remaining on the battlefield. For CHRD, there's 2 one-shots now. Rouse in the T100 LT, can't afford to miss that. Doesn't matter. Took a hit, big hit from Boopkus, and Tony's the last person standing. Can't really do a 1 versus 3 unless there is godly a miracle, but I don't think there will be a godly miracle. Tony is dead. 2-0. Oh, it's a perfect calculation right here. As you see, the turret of Tony landed perfectly onto the T100 LT. Great job, great job. That's a bonus for you. I hope a Wargame is going to reward you for doing that. 5 tanks doing more than 2k for Retsy, and 3 tanks doing more than 2k for CHRD. This, I mean, Retsy doesn't even have time to laugh on chat, but that was a kind of a humorous thing to see. Yes, it's going to be amazing. It's so far so good for Retsy. They are on a good form here. CHRD is looking lackluster so far tonight. They are not really on form, but they made the games really close. But Retsy seems to be better with the positions they've taken. That makes it a bit easier for them to focus fire. Not to say CHRD can't focus fire, but Retsy's better with their positioning, and also I like how they shield one another. It delays CHRD quite some time in getting the tanks out. So well done to Retsy, really good teamwork. Hope they continue that into Middleburg. It just calculated. Right, so Retsy versus CHRD's 3rd match, and we are on to Middleburg. Let's go. Right, let's see. what both teams going to do on this map. So far, so good for Retsy. 2-0 already for them. CHRD Raiders. Blue team. Let's look at rounds. See, he can spot a lot of tanks for Retsy. 4 tanks, really good starts for Retsy once again. Coca Snow, however, receives a hit and unable to receive to do a return shot onto Rouse or maybe Skiller. Double T100 LTs on Middleburg will always be a risk, and also Retsy going down into the city directly. And I think Jordan will have a really tough time getting out of this, especially when he got tracked twice. Sashay away. I'm sorry, Jordan. CHRD Raiders now without a tank, under a numerical disadvantage. Retsy is teeming with confidence. Now it's a double T100 LT rush now. Will CHRD Raiders be able to capitalize on this? But maybe not. Retsy knows that CHRD is going full of T100 LT, so that means these heavy tanks are going to make a counter push. Well communicated by Retsy. Skiller takes a lot of shots. Eki also take a lot of hits. Retsy needs to be really mindful. They had a good idea, but they seem to become a bit too comfortable, allowing CHRD to potentially get some tanks out of the way. Oh, like to see the T100 LT has rotated to support the heavies now. Skill is trying to buy time for Retsy to clear out these 3 tanks here. Really, it's they need to get the focus fire right. They need to kill the tanks as soon as possible. CHRD Raiders, they're struggling with focus fire now. Money dead, Eki dead, Skiller dead. They got the T100 LT out of the way thanks to Coke Loves Snow. Tony's now dead. 2,000 hit points of advantage for Retsy now. Now they're looking for Bad Assault potentially, but Bear is dead. Bad Assault also dead. 4 versus 3 right now. Coke Loves Snow, a light tank could rotate really quickly to support the teammates, but I don't think that will be enough. Favor receives a hit. I think there was a fire going on. I think it needs that shot in. A high roll there, but not enough to kill Favor. Was not Favor, it was someone else. You can't do friendly fire in this game. Coke Loves Snow is now killed, and well done to Retsy. It was really well communicated, pressing onto press onto CHRD Raiders. CHRD Raiders tries to punch a hole, but Retsy, they were trying to punch a hole in T100 LT setup, meaning that T100 LT can just go away really quickly and support the heavies. And a really, really well calculated move from Retsy. At this point, Retsy is going to qualify to the lower bracket final. Meanwhile, CHRD Raiders struggling immensely. And only one more match, and we will see if that will go to Retsy or if that goes to someone else. I forgot this. I think I got this wrong scoreboard. Hopefully that will be updated now. I just got the wrong group. There we go. CHRD Raiders will be changing something. They're going for triple 60 TPs this time. Double I7, double M60, Retsy, double T100 LT. No, triple T100 LT. That's really, really risky there. Double I7, double 60 TP. And let's go back to Middleburg. Well, CHRD Raiders make a comeback this one, especially when there are triple T100 LTs for Retsy. That means CHRD has more than 2,000 hit points of advantage. Very aggressive, very ambitious. Will it backfire, or will it work really well? Skiller just going straight on to this area to try to get some spots of CHRD. S is going near C. Well, but Retsy going too aggressive near the city side. I think that would really backfire for them. The T100 LTs basically has to immediately rotate to support Retsy. I think that is a really bad move there, Retsy. I think played with fire, and that burned down their house, sadly. They lost Eki already, and EMG will be taken out very quickly as well, unless unless there is some miracle happening. I don't think that will be the case. EMG is now dead. Jordan is now quite low. But I think they want... Oh, that was a great shot from Cook Love Snow. But the hit was actually really close. Not sure what's going on. Retsy definitely held long and actually put some amazing damage from the heavies. Oh, Money's dead. Fire. What's going on here? Retsy. Now very close in hit points. They're now back down to 1,000 hit points of disadvantage. But look at how many low hit point targets. Tony on fire. I think that was a back HE shot there. A penetration there. What's going on with CHRD? 3 vs 4 immediately. T100 LTs. Now they are the show. They are the spotlight. Tony's now one shot, and Retsy's focus fire really shown in this match. Although they're still oh, that was a poor miss from Skiller. The Bears near down to one shot. But Skiller still held for some odd reasons. The double T100 LTs are really low. Oh, that was a great kill from the Bear is near, and Battle Song is killed by Skiller, leaving on the edge. Last person standing. How? We will ask how Retsy made a comeback like this. I just can't believe it. Retsy, well done to you, and you really deserve to qualify to the lower bracket final. Sadly, we will have to say goodbye to CHRD. It was a good run for them, but in the end, it was going to be Retsy. I think someone from Retsy complained about people not able to join the room. Either way, Retsy, the RD, more than 6,000 damage done. Well done tonight, Retsy. Those 4 match wins are very convincing indeed. CHRD, sadly, they didn't really show up in the last 4 matches. I'm sure they could do a lot better, but this is really not the CHRD I know. To be honest with you, I think they can do better. They struggled pretty much the entire night, so really sad to see them go. But yeah, we will see. We will see if there are other results coming through. ASP versus Till, they're still playing at the moment. Meanwhile, Retsy versus CHRD, we know the results. Retsy 4-0 to CHRD, and finally, and then Phoenix versus First Alliance. 4-0 for First Alliance, meaning Phoenix will be knocked out. Finally, we have MFG versus Hate. They're still playing at the moment, so that means my stream will end very soon. I won't continue for too long because I'm quite hungry. I need my dinner. You can continue to follow the match, continue watching the matches. I think they are still going on. I believe Fujit is in Group C, so that means his stream will end soon. So go ahead and follow Every and also Eminet stream. Every will be following Group D, Eminet will be following Group A. So this has it's been me tonight, and now announced the giveaway winners now. Hopefully they have been updated. It seems we don't have, we only have 2 entries for the first match, for the first game, so that was unfortunate. That means I would borrow some people who failed to guess in especially the 9th of February. We have lots of entries there, so I'm going to pick some winners, from that day. Today's Asia stream is also quite good. I think the second game we have more winners there, so I'll pick some more winners there as well. And I think I can calculate the. Let me get my calculator for that. There we go. Let me update the names. Let me see. Right, I think I can confirm that there are no duplicates with the previous giveaways. We can safely announce the giveaways. The giveaway winner will be as follows. Well, congratulations to Tembo, Lude, Swift, Neko Pon, Bronco, Racism No, Sting, Netforce, Diamond Guru, and Flying Pan. Congratulations, y'all. You've got the battle pass, and we will wait. We'll see if we have more results coming in Group A and also Group D. Okay, ASP versus Till, they're still playing at the moment. MFG versus Hate, they're still playing. So go over and watch both Mnet and every stream. And this has been me, Wild One's Helper tonight. Thanks for watching. I will go off and have a good dinner and see you all very soon. Bye for now.